Buongiorno, people across the entire world and server, of course, of House of Racing. We're live! We are here and we are back for round 2 of Imola. It's good to be back. Just waiting for more people to get along, hop along, and we'll all be ready and sorted. The connection issues might be bad. It's just, I kid you not now. Things like crossplay does not suit my my PS, but it's sound. Yes, cool machine. Good luck to everybody. Yes, indeed. Wish them all the best here because it's the sprint race, the first sprint race of the season. I'll be back in 1 minute. Oh, love me. Music's banging. Haha. Hello to those watching for today's race. Going to be an entertaining one. Yes. Wait for Mr. Omar to join. We'll get underway. Possibly, I think. Alright. That's you. Try for a couple of us. Oh. Hope the sound's not too loud. Hope it's not too loud. I love you. No. We're leaving alone. So we'll check my audio settings. Might turn it down maybe. I think to 6 will do. So you can hear me good and proper. 7. I think 5. 7. Might need up to 6. No, I can leave a number. Alright, all excited for today's race. First sprint race. Love a good bit of Imola. Good bit of racing. Mm. You, me, I love you. Playlist is banging, to be fair, lads. Whew. I think we're almost there now. The ready points. No. 19 people, almost a full grid for Imola. Woohoo! Well done, me. Alright, 19 drivers, just waiting to go. Now heading into this race. Ooh, I'm looking forward. I hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas, and also a happy new year to you guys all racing today and watching. Always good to see. Always. There we go. And we are running up, and we're going to get underway very soon. In 20 and 30 seconds, we will be seeing this first sprint race of the season. It's going to be all dry, a bit of cloudy weather, but apart from that, we're on the weather report side. Ooh. Heading into the Drivers' Championship before we get started in quali. Jordan is leading the championship then, with in the race winning Australia. And Joshy Boy and Kensington coming in P2 and P3, having a P2, P3 championship start. Jenga Boy did a comeback after starting in the third row, getting into P4 and coming down from last place. And Chip as well, getting DSQ in quali, makes a terrific comeback from the Australian Grand Prix and gets himself up to 5th in the Drivers' Championship, scoring a 5th place finish. And we've got Timu, who's got P6 last time out in Australia, so he had 8 points to his name, and K1 13 getting 6 points to his name. Matty and Nano hoping to carry on the Aston Martin forms, but being the only team to score a double point finish. Well, not a double point finish, it's Timu and Janky Boy, but the second team to score a double point finish. So with McLaren, so hoping they can carry on their form. being P8 and 9 in the championship, and then Dima, standby driver, and Ferrari in that race coming up final spot at P10. Zink got the fastest lap. So as the drivers now put on their setups, put on their tyres. Looking forward to see what their laps they produce for us in today's very one-shot lap quali. It's going to be quality. Let's see if Jordan will carry on his Australian form from the land down under into the sunny Alps of Italy. So first man out with us. We're always fond of these because I'm always trying to see. It's very slow. So far in the lead is Joshy Boy. I'm going to try to stick with the top one. Oh, there we go. That's Piggy Lad getting de-skewed already. K1AM takes the lead. Now it's Nano. Jacob Boy's first. See if we could. Jordan's P8, not looking good. Shock at P2. Zinc P3. He moves up to P1 now. Joshy Boy's stuck down in P9. He can't see the final time. Shocker currently on provisional pole on his lap. Zinc nicks it now. Jordan is now nicking it. He is so far top of the leaderboard in the front row with Zinc starting on pole. Looking like it's swapping positions with Zinc. Looking close. I'll go on board with him as not many people. This the short card he comes in. It's a bit short. It's a bit confusing. Mix and match of both as Jordan gets turn 9 and 10 perfectly right. See where it comes down the final two corners now, the penultimate corner of the race. So Joshy Boy might be able to nick P2, and he does. So your front row is Jordan and Joshy Boy, P1, P2. McLaren carrying on their terrific qualifying form. Joshy Boy does, and sticks his car P2. But Jordan, second race in a row now, he sticks it P1. Pole position by 5/10. P2 and P3 were so close between Joshy Boy and Zinc. Only 0.04 of a second separated each other, but then being a P2, P3. Chimp sticks at P4, the Hong Kong man. Carrying on form well, picking up the quali form from Australia into a P4. Second into the second row of the race with Jacob Boy and Shocker. The Lebanese sticking at P6 and Josh P5. Burn it down, the South African and K1 13 sticking it P7 and 8. Northern Ireland, the Irish lads, I should more say, the Northern Ireland sticking it P10 and 9. Looking forward to see what this race can produce. See, there's no commentary partner, so it's just me. You just got the wonderful voice of me today. So we get the sprint race gonna get underway. People just setting on their strategies now. Their load fuel, see what they can do. Woohoo! 11 laps racing in the sprint, 32 laps in the main race. And today, so we get 43 laps of racing. I'm excited and enthralled. So, as the drivers now line up for their sprint, we're going to go do a formation lap. Jordan gets us underway. Talking about the rest of the row, P11, P12 goes to Kaya and Redemption. Nano and Helix, P13, 14. Omar, he was good in quali in Singapore, gets P15 round here. Fast and Furious, P16. Cool Musician, P17. And Redufi, P18. As Piggy gets de-skewed from the formation lap. So Jordan weaving about, getting those heat into the tyres. Minus the wear though. Gotta be careful when you do it. So it's P2, P4. Strategy, zero stop obviously. Medium tyres all the way through. Don't expect to see anything else. Slip on the telemetry. We'll slip on the lap data. And we're gonna go with the tyre C's here. Only one person on the set of softs. They're gonna need a pit stop then, as he is going to face tyre wear troubles a lot during this race. A lot of drivers opted to use the number 2 here in our car. So, coming round now to the final little straighter corners, I should say. Heading into the 2 final corners after that. Right, as the drivers now get ready. So, as we wait for the 5 red lights to go in the sprint race. 5 red lights. And away we go, go. And Piggy Lad gets a drive-through penalty for his jump start. Not a very good start by the Ferrari. Heading into now Tumbarello. Jenga Boy leads, no, Jordan leads through. Jenga Boy cuts the corner. Oh! That looks like him going front first into the Alpine. And he is now spun around in the sprint race. That is not good. That is a damaged front wing as well. Does not help him, and that is an Alpine Helix, AlphaTauri Helix into the wall. Jordan takes lead. Chimp takes advantage of that situation and sticks it P3. Zink drops down to P4 because of it. Let's hope he hasn't suffered any damages. Heading from Sosa into turn 4, turn to Patella. This is turn 10 and 11 now, heading through it. Jordan takes lead. Following behind is Joshua Boy with Chimp P3, Sink P4. Ibar definitely having a better race today in the sprint, heading into P5. And the Red Bulls in P6, P7 and K1 13 making up some positions into P8, and Kaya as well into P9. Fighting Nano for that position very hard. Nano slightly wide, heading into P9. And that is a Williams. No, it's Alpine. Bars dropped down to P14, not looking good. There's an Alpine off track on wide. It's Kaya. Cool position, heads up into P10. Burn it down, looking having to pit as well. Ooh, not good for the Red Bulls at all. Nano makes it up to P7, having to fight off Duffy. Slightly wide from Nano again. Doesn't seem like he could get a good corners. This is good for Ruddy. He's going to take advantage of him going wide here, heading into Sosa. In the hill, takes it, and that is Nano going wide. So cool position will say thank you very much and takes P8. Joshua Boy 8 tenths away from Jordan. Jordan looks like he's flying away. Yellow flags there. That's seeming like it's Kaya. It is Kaya spinning around at Sosa. Oh no. Heading into Villeneuve now is Jordan. Very good from him, very good indeed. Yellow flags at turn 9 and 8. That is not the Red Bull Ferrari I was expecting. No, it's Fast and Furious, and that is going to cause a VSC for him, having a bit of stuck problems. Him getting stuck. Ooh, not good. So VSC is caused now, heading into Tamburello from the first turn. As it's a McLaren 2-3. They're going to be the only team to finish in the double points so far this race, in the sprint race. So this is not determined by actual points though. Obviously they're going to get the maximum point, not the maximum points. Jordan at the moment setting out course to have a maximum point finish in the race and sprint race, getting, I think it's 5 points for a sprint race win. I think it is. And for Sosa, I think the VSC will be ending anytime now soon. And it is through Sosa, and it's Duffy getting a VSC drive-through penalty. Unlucky from him, because he is P7. That's going to have cool position to cool off a bit. I'll take P9, I'll take P8. Nano will be up to P7, and Nano will be up to P8. As we got a first retirement in the pit, it's Omar not having a very good sprint race. Indeed. Joshua Boy taking advantage, saving up that ERS on Jordan, but Jordan still has more. Looks like he didn't use much after that VSC. As it's only a 7/10 gap. Troubles in sector 1. Oh, is Omar coming out of the pits now from his retirement. So no overtaking will be applied. So Joshua Boy takes fastest lap of the race with 1 minute 20.7. As Omar is going to be in a bit of a trouble, a bit of a nuisance for Jordan. That's going to set him up from Tamburello very awkwardly. So Joshua Boy could take advantage. He's 3/10 off Chimp, 3 seconds off the lead, trying to defend off Zinc. Heading up into Sosa now. Still 3/10 behind, 2/10 is looking up the trouble. Yellow flags there. Is that Nano? It is Nano. He drops down the leaderboard. Very, very much. That is not good as Piggy Lad takes up the fastest lap in 1 minute 20.5. Ferrari Driver taking advantage of the new set of tyres, I'm guessing. A new set of mediums. No, it's not. Before it didn't. As Joshua Boy is losing more and more time to Jordan. 7/10 was the 3/10 gap before. It's now getting shorter and shorter. The ERS range, not much different between the two. Riding on board with Joshua Boy. Now is Nano retiring, hitting, colliding with his teammates. That's going to be a safety car. Marco and Nano hitting into each other. Oh no. Them two are now out of the sprint race and being in the race P16 and P17. Yikes. This has saved Fast and Furious' race though. It puts him back into it. The safety car is deployed. That is not what Jordan would have liked. Not indeed. You haven't seen DRS this race so far. So the drivers now with low fuel wanting to save fuel here in this safety car period as we get the cars cleared up and the debris cleared up from the stewards. Oof, that did not look good. Got his Piggy Lad drops up to P9 as Jenga Boy's got to take the opportunity to box for socks as he's got 6 laps to go. The bar takes the opportunity to box for softs as well, so does Burn It Down. All these at the back of the grid, going for softs. Jenga Boy. Thank you very much. Jenga Boy is up to P10 now from that pit stop period. He's on the soft, so he's going to be one of the fastest men on the track now. So with Bar, Kaya, R. Duffy, and Burn It Down and Fast and Furious. Ooh, he is not boxing. He is going to take the opportunity and take up the position to P14. So the boys are going to need to catch up as quick as they can now and see what they can do as Jordan is in the lead. Joshua Boy and Chimp wanting to get a McLaren high finish so far. P2, P3. Can they possibly change that to a P1, P2 finish? Possibly. Maybe keep it like how it is. Zink looking fast this race. He has been all over Chimp. Not a chance to overtake it though without the DRS helping along. So Shocker up to P5, keeping that strong result for the Red Bull family as K1A P6 in his Alfa Romeo. Currently one of the best of the rest, as you might say. His cool position is a P7, P8 there for Piggy Lad Redemption, taking the opportunity for the other Alfa Romeos to pit for softs. He's only got to drop down 1 position, I would say. If a bar will get him, be close. A bar does get him though, and he's going to come out in a P11. Ooh, that's not good. As P9 goes to Jenga Boy as he now catches up to the rest of the pack. He's going to want to step on the gas after a terrible turn 1 and lap 1. Wasn't very good as he did hit into the Tumbrella bump sausage curves into Zink. So, as we see the rest of the lads joining up now to the back of the safety car, waiting for one man, Fast and Furious has decided to box for the medium tyres. Surprised he hasn't gone with the softs like everyone else. I think there's probably a bit more of a strategy to come in play. Save the softs for the race. Medium tyres, I would say mediums, cut towards this race. New set, old set, so it would be saying similar, but you will have no mediums for the race in terms of usage. I think you'll be going for the hard tyre choice. Probably in the actual race, you don't want to use too many tyres in a sprint, because your tyres you use in the sprint, you're going to be using in the actual race as well as. So the tyre wear is a bit different. This is definitely a medium to high percent tyre wear race, as it demands so much left-right turns, especially on the anti-clockwise track. You know, the only one on the grid actually to be anti-clockwise. So very interesting. So we wait for one more man before we have 4 more laps of racing to do. I reckon he'll be in this lap as he's not that far behind. As we head past Sosa now. Amazing, beautiful camera shot by the way of Sosa and of Jordan leading this race. This is the second race he leads this season, as he purely dominated Australia for the win. So we just wait for Fast and Furious to catch up with the rest of the lads, which he is as he heads through turn 9 and 10. Heading into the chicane now. And it is in this lap, so Jordan will get us on the way for the first safety car of the second race of the season. So heading through Villeneuve into turn 15 and 16 now. As Jordan will probably like to catch Joshy Boy off guard, slows down a bit. We look at the telemetry and he gets on the way. Does he get him off guard? Yes, he does a bit. Not much in it though, as Joshy Boy is still gaining and losing time. He's gaining now, definitely. Hope to be side by side heading into Tom Morello. Not just yet, as Chimp heads down. Now is a slow start from Shocker. Ooh, as K1 had a bit of a slow start himself there through Tom Morello, as Jenga Boy is probably collecting. He goes wide and Jenga Boy goes through. Is cool position going to go through? Yes, he is. P7 is for him. Fighting with Piggy Lad. Oh, and Redemption K1 slightly off the track. Not good. Burn it down to P11. RD to P10. Redemption going wheel to wheel with Cool Position. And Cool Position stays ahead. Piggy Lad in P7. The soft tyres look like it's paying off well for Jenga Boy. Josh in P6, Joshy Boy P4. Chimp looking like to gain with his teammates. Zinc wanting the DRS to come as quickly as possible, as he knows he can get past Chimp. As Ardulfi getting a 3-second penalty, as Redemption gets past now very comfortably. But Ardulfi is not going to give enough, he's not going to allow it, as the soft tyre lad is going to go through Villeneuve into turn 15 and 16. Oh, bit of a lag there. Oh, got a lag. As Ardulfi goes into P10, having to defend from Burn It Down, who's going to go for the double overtake, possibly on all 3 of them. Maybe, as Ardulfi defends well, so does Redemption. He defends well for Ardulfi, but Ardulfi's going to have a go into spin, and he hits it to the Ferrari. Oh my lord! That is one crash there. Ardulfi collides with Redemption. Burn It Down gets collected in the fuffle. So does the Ferrari. I think Kaya is lucky to be alive there as well as. Yikes. That does not look nice at all. There won't be another safety car as we just had one. From P6 onwards, it looks very close between the top 6. Still within play. Shocker looks slower towards Jenga Boy on his soft tyres. Again, he's going to hold the DRS to come in a huge play, as he knows he is a quicker driver heading into the chicane. Gets a better exit than Shocker does. Heading for Villeneuve now. Is Jenga Boy going to get ahead during turn 15? I think he is just about, he is, and he takes now P5 off him. Very good comeback race from and DRS is now enabled. We'll see it next lap on lap 11, the vital lap on lap 11, as Chimp is now losing time to his teammate. Joshy Boy's got 2 laps left to see if he can take the lead and pole position for the main race. The sprint race has been eventful, lads. I'll tell you that now, as we head up into Sosa. 4 tenths is still the gap between the 2 protagonists here in this race. Joshy Boy really wanted to take the sprint lap race points away from Jordan, as he knows it could be important heading into turn 1, but P2 is just as important here in Imola, as you get a nice run into turn 1 in the main race. Chimp has now lost the DRS advantage. His teammate can't drag him along here, so Zink's going to want to use all the power, all the strength as this car has got to get past the McLaren. 9 tenths, 8 tenths, he can still stay with DRS here. It will be useful. I think Jenga Boy's confirmed here to stick with P6. The rest of the lads have lost their DRS range. They're not going to have DRS train. And Zink is within it. He's got the DRS advantage now towards Chimp. Doesn't look like he's too far back to do anything. Look at Joshy Boy again. He's too far back to try anything. 4 tenths, 3 tenths. And if it's Tom Barella, he needs Jordan to make a mistake. He's used all the ERS. Both of them have used all the ERS they've got. It looks like he's took those corners beautifully. Get a better exit heading into Sosa. Again, does Joshy Boy get a better exit than Jordan? Seems like he does, as he gains 2 tenths during that corner. This is going to look close. This is going to be a really close, as that is Redemption leaving the session. He's going to be P8, maybe P9, since his AI will be taking control and his Kaya. Not looking good. Whew, yikes. Pardon me from that one there. Can the chicane be the help for Joshy Boys to get a little back end snap there? Still seems like he got a better traction. Heading into Villeneuve. Down Villeneuve to P to the 10 to the 15 to the penultimate corner to turn 16 down the straight, and Jordan's going to be the man who takes the first sprint race win of the season. Mercedes will be happy with that. McLaren will be happy with that, with a P2 P3 finish, as Zink drops down to P6 with a penalty. Well, P4 with a finish. Hello, Casta. As a P4 finish, Jenga Boy will take a P5. As Shocker be P6. Redemption takes a P7 finish as Piggy a P9. P8, my bad. Cool position at P9. P10 will be the Alfa Romeo K1A. R. Duffy with a bunch of penalties slots it down into P11 out of the. And Fast and Furious P12. And Kaya P13. Yeah, Kashta D. _ D. Oh, sorry if I said the name wrong. I'm not particularly particularly good with the names. Sorry about that if I pronounced it wrong. Is it Casta? Oh, I'm awful saying names, lads. Yeah, you said it correct. Thank you. So it's Casta, not Casta. Race over. The sprint race is finished. Yes, we're heading into the main race now. As you can see there, Jordan is the winner of the sprint race. He takes pole position there, solidifying 8 points to his name, and 7 points for Joshy Boy. Yeah, 6 points for Chimp, Zink for 5. 5 points for Jenga Boy, 3 for the 6th place, 7th for 2 points, 1 point for P8. So this is solidifying points there now and done. Whew. Right. Thank you for all joining in. I hope you had a lovely New Year's Eve yesterday, and I hope you all had a lovely Christmas, as well as from, I can now say, last year. Haha. That's true. Happy New Year too. Thank you very much, friend. Right, as the leader now of the championship goes out of the formation lap, heading around, a bit of a tyre smoke there. Lovely. So, predicted pit stop strategy, it's a one stop, heading with a medium to hard, looking at lap 14, possible lap 15 pit stop in range, as all of them. As Joshy Boy is opted to go for the long option with the hard tyres. Shocker's going with the quick option with the soft tyres. They're going to have to do with a two-stop with a soft, medium I think, race here, and bet it down also with the long racing option. Everyone else with the medium tyres. Looking forward. So, we're going bold with Jordan, who's heading through Villeneuve right now. Bro, I'm Zinc. Oh, hello, Stephen. Hello, Zinc. Who's driving for me? It's your AI's driving for you, mate. Yeah, your AI's driving for you. I could try to quickly invite you back before the race starts, if that's possible. No, it's not for me. Ugh, I hate crossplay because I can't invite off the PlayStation then. It's annoying. Well, as Jordan lines up. Don't worry, I took the seat. As Nano is disqualified, Burnett Down's disqualified. A lot of people disqualified. Joshy Boy disqualified. That is not good. He's going to get an awful run now into turn 1. He's going to have probably not particularly the best of starts. As now Jordan is going to be the one getting us underway here. As we're going to see 5 red lights. And away we go. Jordan gets off to a wonderful start there. Heading through these turns. Joshy Boy not as good. Chimp gets a better start to his teammate on the medium tyre compound. Let's hope turn 1's a bit better than last time. Jenga Boy giving it clean, and is Shocker getting spun round into P19 as K1 getting the DNF. As Nano is also down there. It's a VSC called early, as both Alfa Romeos are out of the Imola Grand Prix. Wow, that is not a good start for them two. Not at all. Zinc is back. He's only dropped down to 1 position from his AI to P5. Cool position. Couldn't ask for a better and cool start, as he's up to P6 from being from P10. It's not you. Good point. Yeah. Joshy Boy had an awful start there. His teammate almost got him. Gotta get those tyre warm-ups in. And he's gonna go for the long strategy. His teammate will be quicker, and I think Jordan will be ultimately quicker as well on those mediums for the start of the race, for the long run. Gonna see that the positions gained. He made up. What a stop by Helix though. Made up 9 positions. So he's gone from last to 10th there. 4 positions made up for Kaya, and 4 positions made up for our Duffy. 3 positions for Cool Musician. Welcome back, Stephen. Well, Kaya, Zinc, should I say. It's burning down. We'll take the opportunity now to box with VSC. I think you'll see a lot of people taking the opportunity now to box under this VSC. Omar will also be boxing as well. Bar take the opportunity to box, and Nano will be gaining the positions up to P12, P11 finish so far for the Aston Martin team. Alright guys, so again, pit stop strategy, so to be a soft to medium to hard strategy for those on for soft tyres, medium to hard for those for the medium tyres, and a hard tyre long game for a hard medium stop for those behind. What do you mean that lagged? Joshua Boy wasn't ahead at first. What? Huh. Yeah, it looked like it lagged through. I was going to say, Jordan's going to take back P1 there. I was going to say, I was awfully strange there. As Joshua Boy's up to P, he's back down to P2. So good comeback so far from James Boy, chucking from last of the pack in the sprint race to make it up to P4. Very good. As we now sink back, so he's going to hopefully want to get that position back as possible from the Alpine driver. Awfully looking good, awfully looking close. Once this safety car is done, I thought it was a VSC at first, but now it's a full course safety car. Didn't see a safety car thing properly. Must have turned into a safety car after the VSC. I think that's Shocker now boxing off the soft tyres, going on to another set, a brand new set of softs. So Omar then takes up P16, so Shocker goes down into last place in 17th. I apologise so far, guys. It's been a long day from yesterday and today. Only running a lot. Still pretty tired. So heading through Sosa as the Aston Martin safety car brings us through. So you get the second safety car of the day. Goodness gracious. Righty ho. Well, I guess the safety car will be in this lap, since we've had this out in this lap 1. My guess, since the safety car is now heading through the chicane, it's Bert Moilander gets us through the chicane, and he does, and the safety car has been called in this lap, so Jordan for the second time get us underway for a proper lap of racing. Chimp Jenga Boy hoping to get a better start from the safety car restart on Joshua Boy and Jordan. Joshua Boy hoping to get a second chance now to get a restart on Jordan. Let's see what he can do. Heading through the final quarter, and is he going to get us underway, Jordan? And he does, and he catches out Joshua Boy really much, and that's going to allow Chimp to get right behind his teammates. Watching on board with the two McLarens, wheel to wheel heading into Tomborello, as Joshua Boy holds on being the lead McLaren driver there, and sitting right behind Joshua Boy as we see yellow flags. That's Fast and Furious going off in Tomborello. As Cool Musician drops down to P7 as R. Duffy moves up to P6. Very good. Jenga Boy watching the McLarens battle on. He's going to have to wait patiently for his opportunity to strike to be on that podium. Jordan takes the lead still. He's 1.5 seconds ahead from P2. Zink right behind the battle as well. This could be an epic battle for a P2 position here. That is Omar. Oh no, it's Kaya Wrong Haas getting involved there in a bit of a mixed match through turn 10 and 9 as Zink fought to have a go there in the chicane. Doesn't pull it off, sticks in P5. DRS will be open the next lap, I think, or is it this lap? I'm not 100% sure. 100% next lap. Chimp, 3 tenths behind his teammate. Going to use all the ERS he can, because you remember he's still going to have to defend from Jenga Boy, and he's going to looks like he's going to have a go, take the lead of the lead McLaren drivers, and they switch around, and Chimp takes P2 from his teammate now. Very good overtake from the Hong Kong man. As Jenga Boy is watching along, trying to take advantage of Joshy Boys on those hard set tyres. He's still right behind though, Chimp. Could get an overtaking move here done in Sosa. Could think about a little cheeky dive bomb through it this corner. No, he doesn't. Sticks calm and cool. Jenga Boy, Josh thinks about it though. Doesn't get a better traction through the corner. Zink still a bit off the pace there to get alongside with the battles for P2. The battle for P2 is massive here. On board with Jenga Boy. Through his side on his cockpit camera. Through here. For the chicane. This is a lovely camera for you to watch the fight through. As now DRS will be enabled next lap, so you'll see it heading into lap 6. That is Chimp going extremely wide heading to Villeneuve. That could allow Josh to have a good overtaking opportunity. Turn 13 to 15. No, do they get it bang on, spot on, just right, and takes it through turn 16. Yeah, he's going to use the ERS this time. DRS is enabled, so we'll see this lap heading to be used. No use of the ERS here for Joshy Boy. Thinks he's just going to carry on using the slipstream to use to keep Jenga Boy Josh behind. Battle for P2 immense as Jordan takes a 3-second opportunity. Oh, and as Chim going extremely wide, Jenga Boy is going to take a chance to overtake it. Sticks right behind though, heading into Sosa, and as yellow flag stays a Helix DNFing out of this race. That's going to bring out the safety car, the second safety car of this race, as Joshy Boy takes up P2. Whew. As Jim went extremely wide, so then the two McLarens swap places once again, so they stay the same as they were how it started. Joker Boy couldn't take advantage of Chimp going wide, so he's going to stay P4. Sink still P5. Art Duffy P6. Cool Musician P7. Piggy Lad P8. Ogar P9. Marco P10. Shocker making up the places up to P11 and put it down P12. Bar P13. Hoping to make up some more positions here on those lads. See if he could get a bar 3-second penalty there. Couldn't be able to take the chicane right. Hoping to get the double points here for the Alpine team. Nano P14, Fast and Furious P15, and Kayak Tanks P16, 50 seconds behind. He's going to have to make up the places now. Going to get a move along. Right, as we wait for the safety car here to be over. I think now we'll see Josh Boy's hard tyres to get into play now, as the mediums will be a little bit worn out. I say they'll be looking about 20% wear right now, as the pit stop window is heading closer. So we'll see that hard tyre going about to come into play. As we wait for the rest now, burn it down. Shocker and Nano taking the opportunity to box for a new set of tyres. Let's see what compound they will be choosing to go with. Shocker on the set of softs again. A new fresh pair of softs. And Nano will be on the pair of hards. Gonna try get a cheeky undercut on all those people in front of him who will still have to do a pit stop as long as he's quick enough during the safety car period. And after it, he'll get a terrific undercut on these, especially on those people on the soft tyres there. So, P13-14 there so far for the Red Bulls. Not a good afternoon for them indeed. Not what they wanted the New Year's Day. Ooh, but it's a very good good start for the year for Jordan. Yeah, as he is still P1 and remains P1 through the sprint race and racing in lap 8. Josh Boy P2, P3, a very good year. It started the year as well for the McLarens as they start their year off with a P2, P3 finish so far, both in the sprint and so far in the race. But which one of them will come out victorious in a head-to-head between them? The Chimp and Josh Boy. Chimp was included as much as Australia, but not towards the front runners as he is much to this race. So is Jenga Boy. He is more up and running in this new year. So good, a lot of yawning. The safety car gets underway. 5-second penalty for Nano with a collision on Shocker, and he is missing the front wing, and he's just changed tyres as well. It's not looking good for him. Not looking good indeed. As Jordan see if he can catch out Joshy Boy yet again. I don't think he does this time, as Joshy Boy is way much more prepared for it. He's right on the back of Jordan now, heading into Tomborello. More of a run. 1/10 behind. Can he get overtake an opportunity? They're going to go wheel to wheel here. Tomborello, maybe not. And that is Duffy cutting the corner as he's going to drop multiple positions. I don't know what happened there. But Duffy is going to go side by side with Zink. Damage into Zink's side, which made him into Cool Musician. That's going to be a penalty as much as I see one. As Zink's losing positions now. Cool Musician's not getting the best out of this situation there. That's going to be somewhat wing damage to the front wing. I don't know, but that looks a bit silly there from Duffy. Look to me, cut the corner. I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but Piggy Lad takes the opportunity of that situation and he moves up to speed 6. Now, Jenga Boy right behind on Chimp. Wanted to close him down, wants to get him as much as he can. As Joshua Boy has now lost the time to Jordan again, 1.2 seconds. He'll be pitting in the next, say, 5 laps. Chimp's right behind Joshua Boy. He's going to get a good run out of turn 16 into the first corner in Tomborello. Using some ERS right behind Joshua Boy. Using all the slipstream he's got. Doesn't seem like he could do so. 5-second penalty for Nano, spinning in the pit lane. Better exit for Chimp. Watching on board, it seems like he get a move here heading into Sosa. That is yellow flags, and I think that is burn it down. It is burn it down, dropping down the leaderboard. He's got the car back under control. Cool Musician with a 3-second penalty. Zink, you're gonna have to hurry along here. See if he can get Duffy. Duffy and Zink both go wide, 1 second separating him from the top 5. So Jacob Boy 5/10 behind Chimp. Chimp 5/10 behind Joshua Boy, and Joshua Boy 2 seconds behind Jordan. Jordan just looks too quick on another level here, looking like a prime Lewis Hamilton, as I like to call myself. Like to say myself. 2 seconds ahead of the competition. Blitzing race. DRS is now enabled. That could help Chimp along here against Joshua Boy, as you will see as the next lap comes along on this straight. We want DRS main straight, and it's around here on this track. A bit of a back end snap from Joshy boy there from the onboard camera from Chimp. Jacob boy Josh looking to get himself on the way, and that is Piggy Lad DNFing on the second man side. That brings out the third safety car. You'll see the lads boxing now, indeed. You'll definitely see him boxing now. But I don't think Joshy boy will, though. He'll be taking the opportunity to stay on those hards as long as he can, then be boxing for the mediums. So the mediums will not last the laps he would need to go to the end. Maybe another 10 more laps. Then you'll see what happens. Righty ho. So I guess the pit stop window will be open for the medium runners then, possibly for Joshy boy. We'll probably see. Is he gonna take the other? Is Jordan gonna be the first man to box? He is. He's gonna be the first front runner to box here. Take the opportunity to. As I thought much, Joshy boy stays out. Chimp boxes. Janky boy boxes. RD Duffy boxes. Sync boxes. Fast and Furious boxes. Cool position boxes. Shocker box. Kayak stays out on the hard. He can go to the end on those, I'm pretty sure. Change front wing then for R Duffy, as I thought as much. He had front wing damage with the rest of the lads, so did Singh. That is a one big mess there. Safety car does Jordan good, but he's going to have to be behind Kaya. Arguably a back runner so far. So, this is going to see the lads come out there pit stopping now. Fast and Furious is the only one who goes on the soft tyres. Those aren't going to last him to the end, so he's going to have to box again. Good position. Ooh. 9. Shocker moves up to P10. Omar P11. Marco P12. Burn it down P13. So they had to do a double stop. Where Red Bull did. No. P14, surprised he has a box back onto those hards. He's going to have to be a bit more careful during the safety car. Nice, a bar boxing now for the medium, no, for the hard, tight, compound. If you're just joining us in, Josh boy now takes the lead. On to the race on the hard. You've got wing damage again. Have you? I don't know. No, you don't have wing damage. Oh no, oh yeah, before I said you looked like, I thought you had the wing damage because Duffy and you, and I think it was co-position and the Ferrari were all bunched together and it looked like a bunch of collisions happening. So I assumed you had wing damage. I don't think you did, so yeah. Don't worry about it, lad. So, wait for one more lad at bar, catch up. Let's wait for one more. Oh, the safety car's in his lap. The bar hasn't been able to catch up yet. Oh. trouble, so he's going to be a bit stuck far bound. As Joshy Boy will be the first time getting us out of the way. Going to be the only one of the old set of hards, so if Kaya can go towards the end of those hards, I don't think Joshua Boy can. He will need to box the rules as he gets underway. Slightly catches Kaya out, not that much difference though. Can Chimp get past Jordan? He'll be a help for his team, possibly not, as Zinc makes a terrific move on Jenga Boy, and Jenga Boy gets spun around by Fast and Furious. Oh no! Oh, he gets collected in a mess which he couldn't control. As burning down bridge also seems like he had a bit of trouble there. But that was a terrific move by Zinc. And into the first corner. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, I'm back. Just to talk to my mother. As Jordan now gets past Kaya, and now the hunt for first is on for the Merc driver. Chimp is up to P3, as I think Kaya now has spun around in turn 10. Not good, as Chimp now is going to desperately need to get past Jordan. Hold him up for Joshua Boy as best he can, but he can't seem to get better exit through the chicane, as Zinc now wants to get a hurry along, and hurry Zinc a Chimp along. Saw these two in the sprint race. He was all over the back of him, Zinc, for the majority of that sprint race. Slow around there, a little bit of loss of the throttle, and it hits into Duffy. That is not good, as the other Merc makes his way up past Omar, up into P5. That is a lovely overtake, but Shocker is going to come round for a double overtake, possibly. He's going to have to lift off and goes, as Conversation is still defending off Omar. Omar goes round the side, a bit of a touch made through Tomborello. Still contact, 3-second penalty for Zinc. Not good in his health whatsoever. As Jordan is 1 second off the gap of Joshua Boy now. The McLarens are going to have to work together if they are going to get a very, very strong finish here. As now Jigger Boy's out of the equation for a possible podium. We're still, in a fight with Marco, and he's going to make it past him and gets a P, goes up into P9. And he's 5/10 off with his next man, Zinc. Shocker wanted to get past Cool's position as he gets another 3-second penalty as best as he can, and I think he is through the chicane. Can he make a wonderful move? Yes, he does. Through, ooh, slightly wide after the chicane. That's going to allow Zinc to get past by. Bit of contact made between the two. He gets past by though. Zinc gets it done. Oh, and a bit of front wing damage. Oh, and Cool position breaks far too late. Far too late, and hits into Zinc. Not the safety car result you want, and Jenga Boy goes, thank you very much, I'll take it. Oh, that's not going good for him at all. Bennett down is struggling to keep up with the pace of a person with soft tyres. Fast and Furious gets past 1. Can he get past 2? Maybe, and he to Tomborello. No, it doesn't. Sticks behind Nano for a P10. Oh, he's going to get a double overtake here through those corners. Oh, wow. That is surely overtake of the race for me. Fast and Furious gets a beautiful overtake on Nano and Marco. Wow, wow, wow. That's got to be one of the best overtakes I've seen so far this season. Jordan's now right behind Joshua Boy. Joshua Boy's going to have to do one defensive job against Jordan, as he's used all of his ERS on his hunt to get Joshua Boy. He's got fresher tyres, but he's got no ERS. He's going to have the DRS advantage as well. Joshua Boy needing the help. He's going to need his help from his teammate Chimp, who needs to get a move along to see if he can help him in the fight against Jordan. Jordan has got the DRS right now. He's going to be right behind Joshua Boy, heading into Tomborello. I'm all here for this battle between the two protagonists. Going to see an overtake through Tomborello from Jordan. No, we're not. Can he get a better exit through here? Yes, he does. Right behind, using all the slips he can, heading into now Sosa. He's going to think of a move. No, he's not. He's going to stick right behind him through turn 6. He's going to stay right behind him through turn 7 and 8. That quick right hand in turn. say. A lot of people go wide there. It's a huge mistake that people make. As Jenga Boy's 1 second now behind his teammate there. Our teammate Shocker, so he's now ups the box now. He's 9 seconds behind Kaya. Jordan gets the chicane right. 2 tenths behind Joshy Boy now. Still right behind him. He's going to have the DRS. He's much closer now as he was before. He will want to get the move done in Tomborello. And he's going to get the move done in Tomborello. I reckon he is with the DRS. Again, ERS is going to play a huge part. But I think the slipstream, DRS and somewhat of ERS is going to play a huge part. He's going to go round the long way of Tomborello to get the move done. They go wheel to wheel. Doesn't get there. Gets a switch. Does he get the switch back? No, he doesn't. Bit of a better exit there for Josh Boy. He just about hangs on for now as Jordan thinks about the move heading into Sosa. Bit of a slow take there because Josh Boy backing him up into Chimp. Chimp is now saying thank you very much to his teammate for doing a hell of a stellar of a defensive job for him to get him, try to get him into DRS range of Jordan. See if he can do a defensive bit. As Joshy Boy is doing all he can here, heading to turn 9 and 10. It's going to be easier on the throttle, which he is, but Jordan does it even better. Watching this on the telemetry is amazing. Jordan thinks of a move through the chicane, but cannot. Again, Joshy Boy defending like a lion. The McLarens are using him as a prey, are preying on him like a hawk. This could be one of the best defensive jobs I've seen by drivers. Joshy Boy still defending him off, as now Chimp is right behind Jordan and is going to have the DRS. I doubt the DRS is going to absolutely purely help him though through these corners in Tomborello. He might carry on through the slipstream as Joshy Boy still defending, giving up the battle he needs. As now Jordan does get past Joshy Boy. Joshy Boy is still right behind Jordan. He's now blocking off his team. He's going to let him through as Duffy gets the double overtake. Get another double overtake. He's on now on the podium for a P2 finish. Wow, that has not gone off well for the McLaren as Joshy Boy was going to let Chimp through to chase after Jordan, but it allowed Duffy to come side to side with Chimp and get the overtake done on the both of them. Oh wow, that's a brilliant overtake there by Duffy. Patience is key, ladies and gentlemen. That is telling you patience is key, and it gets you done. Omar in currently P5. Jacob Boy still 3 seconds off Shocker. Well, 2.9 now, I should say. Wow, what a overtake. So this is 2 brilliant overtakes. One by Fast and Furious, and the other one by Duffy. As the jobs aren't done yet, as Chimp is going to want to get right back in the fight there with Duffy as much as he possibly can. 5 tenths off the 2 drivers. another 3 second penalty there for Sync. DRS enabled. 8 tenths is the gap between them two, almost a second. As he's going to gain them more and more time, but he's going to be too far back to do anything into Tomborello. Well, if you're just joining in, Jordan retakes the lead of the race. Duffy makes his way up into P2. Chimp stays P3. And his teammate's going to get a better run here from Tomborello. And he can turn it 5 and 6. Doesn't think so. Doesn't think about it. Still having the better run is Joshua Boy, who's going to be boxing anytime soon, I reckon. Right on Sosa. Can't see anything here for the 2 drivers. No, not just yet. 3 tenths, 4 tenths of the gap. Chimp is effectively very slowed down towards this. He's only 1.9 seconds behind. There's a 3 second penalty for Duffy. He will drop down to P3 then, as Joshua Boy will have to box. He's got to pray for another safety car as we're heading to lap 20 now. Yikes. If there was replays on this game, I'll definitely go look back at that. Duffy overtake. That was just beautiful. I gotta consider which one was the better overtake, Fast and Furious or Duffy's, and he does box now. He's on the hard tyres. So Cool Musician is P13 and Nano P15 on the back of Kaya, who's on an old set of hard and has front wing damage, full front wing damage, I should say. them two backing up into each other. That's not fairly healthy, it could. As Nano gets past his easy up to P14 now. So Joshy Boy is going to want to get past his teammate before his pit stop round comes into play. For him, he'll be dropping down. I'll say it's P8. P about where Joshy Boy will be looking. I'm going to look at the gap to the... Yeah, you're looking at P8 for Joshy Boy. More or less. As Duffy is keeps staying within the gap to Jordan. It's only 1.2. It's not a lot. Jordan's could take this opportunity to save ERS. I think that's what he's doing here. Yeah, but Joshua Boy is going to want to use all the pace he has just to get a hinge ahead. He will be below Jenga Boy and Shocker, as he will be taking the pit stop range sooner or later. We expect, yeah, it is this lap for Joshy Boy. Let's see what set of tyres he goes on to. As he goes onto the soft sets. So he'll be probably going for them for the rest of the race now. It's a set of softs, as I was right, he'll be dropping down to P8. As well, Marco could well get past, it'll be a P9. Yeah, P8, I was right there. Marco gets past, so it'll be P9. Bar, maybe, who has got himself back into this race, I should say. He's up until P9 now, so he's dropped down to P10 from P4. Chimp has got to use all the pace now he has to try and catch up to R. Duffy. R. Duffy looks like the quicker Mando, as he is now catched up to Jordan. 7 tenths is the gap, but I think Jordan said a tiny bit more of ERS, I suppose, than he originally had. About 8% more. It's not too bad. Heading into Villeneuve now into the last couple of turns. To turn 14, 15 and 16. He's still not enough to have the DRS. Oh, Duffy is, and it's still, the 1 second gap is still not there. Finding himself into P4, but he does have a penalty warning now. I want to see what penalty he's got. He's only got 3 seconds, so far sticks P4. And Jenga Boy doesn't seem like he has the pace to catch up to Shocker, and he's going to stay so far in P6. He is Shocker at P5, still not able to gain time on Omar. For some reason, will look to stay at P4 on his debut race. The bar is catching up to burn it down ever so slightly, and now with a 1 second gap, he's definitely want to get himself back to this race. Putting back on the old set of hards, 14 lap hards. Someone saying you can hear those engines screaming. Yeah, where's Zeke going to set softs, 11 seconds behind, Fast and Furious. As Joshy Boy does catch a bar who has a Sosa. Well, a bit of a rear snap, and he gets past on the set of softs. Joshy Boy definitely wants to get going, as he's going to be heading up against Burn It Down now. Can he make his way up to P8? Could he potentially catch Jenga Boy? I don't think so. He does have the pace, he does have the set of softs to do it. So he sets the fastest sector now, as he now gets past Burn It Down easily, as you can say, is Pie. As you can see, those soft tyres working for him as a charm. And he's not going to be within DRS range just yet of Marco, but he will get the job done anyway. He is the quicker man, sorry to say. And with a lot of ERS looking there, he will catch him by probably next lap, but he puts in the fastest lap by 1 minute 18.569. Nano with another 3 second penalty there. Not looking good. Joshy Boy right on the back of Marco. He is certainly 6.5, no, 6 tenths, I should say, 5 tenths. That countdown is going ever more down. He's got the most traction out the lot on the fresh set of softs, right behind Marco. I think through turn 8, 9 and 10 here. Particularly one of my favourite parts of the track. Gets it right behind Marco. Bit of a bump. love tap I should say, gets past in the chicane. No hesitation needed, no wait needed for Joshy boy. Jenga boy is still not able to catch up to Shocker. 2.8, only gained 10 from the last lap I saw him, as Shocker gets past the lap car there of pole position. Jordan's still comfortably in the lead with about 6 laps to go. No, 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go. Comfortably in the lead. His tyres is going to burn off though, very much, as it else will be at least 20% as the last time. There's yellow flags. Which driver is it? Is it a bar? It's a bar in the wall. No safety car caused or VSC. Well, he's in the wall after Tomborello. Yikes. It's going to be... He's kept it out of the wall. He's in the wall, but doesn't look any visually, any front wing damage done to his car, as it spun around again. Ooh, and looky there, that means his teammate's going to be right behind. He's going to take Nick P11 from him. Not a good year so far for the Alpines, indeed. No, as now Josh Boy heads for the points for Jenga Boy, heads for bigger points, as he now on 3 laps of soft tyres, and compared to those hard tyres, he's going to be blistering quick, and he has loads of ERS to his name as well, gaining more time as he goes along. We'll go back aboard with him once he's near the range. Jenga Boy gaining 2 more attempts that lap, taking more time out of Shocker's against Shocker. Chimp losing time. He's now out of the P2 finish, and he's 3.4 seconds behind. He's falling behind rapidly, and R Duffy is going to take another 3 seconds. Oh my days! As soon as I said he's out of the range, R Duffy gets another 3-second penalty, and he is back up into P2. And R Duffy drops down to P3. Oh no, indeed. Not good for R Duffy. These drivers here praying for another safety car. The ones at the back of the grid definitely wanting another safety car. Jordan not wanting another safety car, although the box is soft and probably still be the quickest man out there. But that wouldn't help any situation. As Jenga Boy is still on the hunt for Shocker, but it just seemed like he can't gain time. Yeah, you need a safety car quick, fast. I know you've been messed up. It's been you've been really unlucky as well. I mean, you got caught up in a connection, which could happen, to be honest. P11. Obviously, it's not the best, but yeah, you need a safety car quick and fast. If anything, for the Alpines needing for this race, as that is a bar going wide again. Not particularly good. As Burn It Down now is right behind Marco. Can he gain something here? Get Red Bull some more points. Getting better traction there than Marco did. Obviously, you lap older tyres than Marco has. Obviously, look like you get a bit more out of them. What can Burn It Down do? Can he get past Marco? So the other people now are going to be going to Will. That's Jenga Boy in a 3-second time penalty. That does not help him at all. He'll stay P6 though. But on the rate that Joshy Boy's going, I think one Josh is going to come out ahead, and I think it's going to be him, Joshy Boy. As it's 8 tenths now separating Burn It Down and Marco. Marco having enough pace to stay ahead. He does have a penalty, so he will drop down some positions. He's 5 tenths off. A bar with another 3 seconds. That does not help his situation or his race in whatsoever. DRS obliged now for Burn It Down. Can he be with enough gap to get Marco? He's a bit too far back, I think, to do anything from there right as of now. From Tomborello, he does get a good exit, better than Marco's. Right behind him, tail bumping him. threading into Sosa. They're going to get ahead. He's not. He's going to stay behind the P9. A bit of a real snap to his end. Oh. Chip still 4.6 seconds behind. He's falling so ever so slightly, and that is an Alpine, and I think that is going to be a bar in the wall again. Doesn't help him whatsoever. As we see now, Nano, I think, is getting lapped now by the two cars, so he's now a lapped car. Slightly wide there, he's going to let him by through. Poor race there from Nano. Not a better race than I thought I expected to. As Jenga Boy is now finally decided to pick up somewhat a bit of pace towards Shocker, as he now has a 2.2 second gap. But I think it could be a bit too late here. Rory Man, he has a 3-second penalty, so that's not good indeed. Shocker's decided to put a bit of pace against Omar. Well, maybe. No, he hasn't. No, bad. Omar still ahead of Shocker within a 3-second gap. What he doesn't need now is another 3-second penalty to his name, heading through turn 8 and 10. Keeping it calm and cool and collected through it, heading through the chicane. That is a lovely helicopter camera view shot there. Yeah, through the chicane, does that nicely. Odd Duffy's 2.3 seconds. Needs to pick up a slightly more pace if he wants to hold on to this P2 on debut against Chimp, who's slightly still dropping and losing time. 4.8 seconds is the gap. 2 more laps to go for 5 seconds to see if he can stay with it to get a P2 finish. That seems like it's a bar again, slowing down and letting people buy through. And I'll defeat another 3 seconds. He's now got 9 seconds. I think that probably takes him off the podium, doesn't it? I think that puts Omar into contention. If Omar could stay in this 5.6 second gap, maybe could, well, 5.7 gap, he could maybe see himself on a podium position. I'm not 100% sure, as the time differential is strange. Maybe the leader gap could show 12 seconds from the leader. It's about 10 seconds off. 3 seconds now. Omar's not off it, so it's still 3 second gap. Then as Trent can now relax a bit, he can take it a bit more calmly, as it's now 9 second gap for it. He won't be getting that P2 today then, sadly, on debut, but a podium still on his debut. Very good. The car number 82. Take it down. Ooh, bit wide there. Good save indeed, my friend. As Nano is going to be fighting a bar. 3 attempts is the gap. He's got 8 attempts is the gap. 1.1 seconds down. Still a bit slower. Pulls that DRS to his name. A bit too far back at bar. Has been on those mediums hard tyres for a long time now. As he's gone slightly wide. That's going to allow Nano to get past and take P12 from him right there. He's going to go for the bit of a switchback. That would have been a good move. As Nano goes wide. Goes off track. Force a bar to go off track. That is not good for him at all. And not good for Chimpa. He's going to have to get past these lap cars now. Slows him down a bit more. Oh dear me. Yeah, bit of a little bit of silly defending, as I could call it there, from Nano. Pushing a bar a bit wide. That allows Cool Musician getting up there. I think that's by Jenga Boy. It is. Still 2.2 seconds gap. Possibly still going with 1 more lap to go. Joshy Boy still doesn't have enough pace there. I think those soft tyres have burnt out for him now. And I think that's the end of his P7. So from a good year to a bad year then for the McLarens. Joshy Boy did get his safety car, which is so much demanded. As we head on to lap 32 now, as Jordan will go on board as Jordan on the final lap, as there's no much more battles to going on apart from Abar and Nano, who will Abar having side by side. That's Kai retiring now. Oh, that is a tyre flying through as it slightly goes past. 3 second penalty for Abar. It does get past Nano, looking like they go slightly off track. Nano regains his position, burn it down, gets past Marco the position there, as he will now take P8. They're into a battling. I'm going to watch this. Into battling on side by side probably. They're going to stick it to P8 and 9 still as we get the lap away. As we see now, Jordan going through turn 8, 9 and 10. And 20 lap old Hardy is doing well to manage. All he had to do was manage the tyres for the rest of the race now, really. Can Shocker beat me? He's only got 6 attempts to do it, Shocker. 5 attempts in this lap to see if he can take snatch P4 and Omar on his debut here in the main race. As Jordan goes through Villeneuve in the final last corner now, as we're going to see Jordan win the Imola Grand Prix. He takes his second race win of the season. He has won, I think that's you could call it, of a slam grand finish there. Nearly leading every single lap of the race there. He's got the P3, P1 finish, P1 in the main race as well, as Duffy does drop down to P3 because of penalties. But Chimp takes P2 instead of Duffy. Omar does get the P4 finish on debut then. Wasn't enough day for Shocker as he is finished behind Omar. 1 second was the gap through the penalty point system. Jacob Boy, 4.7, not a good day indeed, not a good start to the year he would want in this season. Joshua Boy, P7, but it down, does take P8 from Fast and Furious and Marcos, them two had penalties, as Zing is going to finish in the P11, going to be the final man to finish off. But what a race for Jordan. He gets us off, he gets his new year off firing in a blaze, as he will take that P1 finish. He gets the maximum points today. Chimp takes the second most amount of points. A very good race. I hope you guys in P11 2 races in a row, bro. I crashed into it twice. I know it was so bad from it, but oh well. You go again next week. As we see Jordan there on the podium stage doing his celebration, showing that finger, that #1 finger, that well-deserved #1 finger, as the Mercedes team celebrate their second win of the season and his second win of the season. As we see Arava there, getting those champagne done. Congratulations, Jordan. Gets the new year off to start. Well, maximum points then for Jordan as he snatches up a sprint race win and a sprint and a race win. Chimp takes the second most amount of points here with a P2 finish there, getting a P6 points, well P3 in the sprint race, 6 points, 24 points overall with a race finish for second, as the Hong Kong man will take that. He'll boost himself up in the championship. Duffy on debut, no points in the actual sprint race, but points in the race, as he takes the 15 points away from Joshua Boy. He only gets a P7 and P6 finish in the main sprint race and the fastest lap. So he'll take 7 points from each and will get 14 points. Shocker, the Lebanese, will definitely take the 13 points today. He'll take it. Josh will take 4 and 8 points, so him and Omar will go equal on points with 12 points there, as the Alpine man of the Sink gets 5 and the Burn It Down gets 4 points overall. 2 points then for Redemption, not that good. It gets in the sprints, no points, high scoring points here today for the Alfa Romeo team. So very good race indeed, guys. Very good. Very enjoyable to watch. Thank you for joining and watching. 15 viewers overall today. 16 I think actually. Thank you all for joining in. I hope you have the rest of the lovely day. The New Year's. I'll probably see you, and I will most likely will see you in Azerbaijan, Baku. The streets for first street circuit of the season. I hope to enjoy you guys sitting there. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day and night. Thank you for tuning into the House of Racing Season 1, second race of the season of Imola. Hope you guys enjoy. Goodbye.